Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a good evening. Tonight, we're doing something different than normal for Snapships. What we're doing is the first mission of Rogue Aces, which is a fan made campaign, kind of in the same light as Heroes of Turi Cluster. And so, if you ever played X Wing, um, Josh Dirksen, which is the designer of Snapships, he made Heroes of Turi Cluster and which a huge fan made campaign that kind of took off, and which I believe helped Josh kind of get his foot going with game design, and eventually we got Snapship Tactics. So let's take a look at my browser here. This is the Rogue Aces website, um, and as you can see, uh, we're an Anvil Squadron, is what it is. And if we go to the introduction here, um, essentially you are a convict. You're a disgraced military pilot and a convict of some unspecified crime. And essentially they're going to hire you, kind of like Suicide Squad. And if you don't do what they say, or if you try to run away, they can blow you up. And so that's kind of the background of the story. And you go through all the different missions and you're trying to buy your way back, or buy your freedom and complete all these missions. And as you kill ships, you get more money to help save enough money to buy your freedom. As you can see, his inspiration is Suicide Squad, and some other things. And then he gives credit to Josh here. Um, and so, yeah, it looks pretty cool. The first campaign kind of section is the Skies of Vrukar, I guess. The history of Orazani could be summed up in one phrase, and then things got worse. At the turn of the last century, a violent revolution overthrew the decadent monarchy, executing the royal family and establishing a republic, albeit tenuous and unstable one. Not long after that, the Orazanian civil war broke out, which saw the nationalists deposed by a military backed coup. They fled to form a government in exile to what is now modern day Republic of Vorkar. Needless to say, relations between the two neighbors have remained frosty, with neither side acknowledging the legitimacy of the other. 30 years ago, the current First Minister Barzani was elected to office and simply never left. Since then, he's done everything he can to loot the nation's coffers, suppress the opposition, and consolidate power under himself, only stopping short of crowning himself king. But it's plain to see that the nation's glory days are far behind them. Their economy is stagnant, their sphere of influence is shrinking, and their population is aging, with rapidly declining birth rate. So it shouldn't have come as a surprise that they decided to launch a reunification invasion of Vakar in one last desperate bid for relevance. Horizonte's Assembly of Nations has almost unilaterally condemned this aggression and imposed economic sanctions on Rizani, but can't get directly involved without the risk of dragging the entire world into an all-out war. That's where we come in. Anvil Squadron has been hired to provide tactical air support for the Valkyrian armed forces, since their air power is vastly outdated and handily outclassed. But if you can close the sky over Vakar, you'd give their ground troops some breathing room to operate and expel the Rizani invaders. All right, so Act One, Thunder on the Horizon. Position in orbit has spotted a flight of Ozarnian stealth bombers heading towards the Vulcarian capital city of Krav. Being escorted by only a couple of fighters, the fighters are flying pretty far ahead of the bomber formation, possibly as decoys to lure defenders away and allow heavies to slip by or to simply shoot down any resistance to clear the flight path. In any case, it seems the Arizonians are feeling pretty confident about their stealth capabilities. It probably hasn't even occurred to them that we know they're coming. This gives you the upper hand. Get out there, deal with the fighters, and then intercept the bombers. They cannot be allowed to reach their targets. All right, so we've already set up the game, and then each player rolls a die and refers to the enemy ship's table below. For each die result, gather the listed AI deck and build the corresponding ship. For solo play, roll twice to randomly generate 2 enemy aircraft. Okay, so go back to the game here. We're gonna roll twice. We already got the two basics set up, so um, the two aircraft that they give us is a Talon fighter and a Wraith bomber. And essentially, we're trying to figure out their stats of those. So depending on the die roll, we'll change the stats. Here. 5, which gives us just a normal Talon fighter, no stats change. So that's good. Okay. Oh, I gotta put my stats up there. So when you start out, the first ship you get is a Lance SV-51 Scout. And it's just the basic Scout. No kind of upgrades. It's just the preset build. Um, heat cube there. And we should be at 10 hull. Okay. And then we need some powder cubes. And the reason why, so this is the first ship you get, and you get 5,000 credits for this game to start. And so each upgrade costs money, and there's a whole breakdown on what they cost. But really, and then you also have to buy ammunition. So for the pulse laser, it would cost about $1,000 or 1,000 credits to buy ammunition for it, which is what I did. So I'm now at 4,000 credits, and there's nothing really I want to do that's 4,000 or less. So I'm kind of stuck with the preset build and buying ammunition for it. All right, so the Talon's the first wave, but I go first, so the AI actually knows where I'm at and stuff. So I kind of want to hide in this cloud over here. There. Okay. Baden's already at 3. We're gonna do a short move, and then we're gonna do the chassis for another short move, and then I'm going to the heat here to increase my evasion. And yeah, just gonna stay put there. So this Talon's gonna roll to figure out the spot here. 3. Which direction do these go? Let me forget. 3's on this corner. Okay. Draw the card. Okay, so the AI is bringing his evasion down to 2. Oh, I think what it's really saying. So that's the thing. So the game gives this Talon um, fighter pilot here a 3 evasion. That's its base. And so I think with the AI cards, we're just going to do where it's the start of turn, change it to 2. No, we're going to change it to 3. We're going to keep that 3 in the whole game. He's going to words too long. There's no one behind him. He can do this attack action if range 2, but Not range 2 increases evasion by 1. That gets rid of step 3. Uh, we're at range 3, so he can throw out 4 light missiles. These missile tokens. Two, 4. And that's step number 4. There's no one behind him to rotate to. Still not range 2. One behind. So he is done. He's activated. Okay. The next wave doesn't come out until the Talon is dead. If I remember right. Let me double check. Any wave, when all enemy ships in the current wave have been destroyed, players finish the current round. Or determine the composition of the next wave. Okay. So now my turn. Both have activated. Bring down evasion 3. Vent that cube. I'm being very careful, right? Because I can try to get a free anti-missile roll there and shoot on him. Let me see if I can somehow pull that off. Fort 2. And 2 cubes here. And then we're gonna do this one here. To heat. Do a short. And then rotate just that much. Short. And now I get my free anti-missile roll. And these guys are quality 5s. That knocked 2 off of me. Okay, and then that was my second short on there for the AV burst drive, but I can do another one if I really want to with my chassis. I don't think I really want to. Unless actually if I no, I don't think I can get hit him. Potentially if I can hit him then I can roll another anti-missile. Um we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna fire on him. 2 2 plus evasion. His evasion right now is 4, so 6s. They get in with 1, does 2 damage. He's down to 10. And now I have to roll for these missiles, which 0 plus evasion. My evasion is 3. Then on 3s. Ooh. Um, hit and a crit. So these do 2 damage each. That's 4 damage total, but I'm on the hardcover. So it'd be 3 damage. and then one crit, which was a crit, but he can't pick when AI does crits. Let's see here. Or with the most heat cubes. Okay, that hurts. It's another 2 damage. Let's 2 cubes back at least. Okay, this is gone. Okay, this is gonna be tough. I think so. There's an option where you can add a AI friendly ship. See how I do, but if I fail this mission, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do is get that second body out there because these lances are not um, that Durable. Okay, so he's activated. Now that Saber Extra 3 fighter, we're gonna do. Oh, okay. Start turn. We're gonna back down to the base. Movement 3. And you ship at range 1, which there is. Rotate away from it and long. Two. And then there's an enemy ship. It doesn't trigger. The next one would trigger. And then rotate one foot towards. This is 2. Then first one wouldn't trigger, next one trigger, that next one wouldn't trigger. Then rate or 2 clicks. One. Okay. Now this one. When attacking, if any of your dice misses, reroll up to 2 of them. 2 plus evasion. And 4 dice. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Doesn't get any bonuses at least. Hitting on 5s. Oh, okay. And then reroll up to 2 of them. 1. Does 1 damage. Okay. So then that was 3. They're all check marks in the round. Okay, this that's okay. So what am I gonna do with this guy? He's only got 4 health left. Vent 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna do it again. Hit my chassis. Then 1 Q. Take 1. Gonna shoot him with the pulse laser. 2 dice. 2 plus evasion. His evasion is 3 5s. Both hit. 2 damage each. Ooh, okay. So 4 damage. And then what's the sign? Yeah, I'm gonna spend 3 to repair this. And then I'm gonna put a heat cube here to increase my evasion by 1 and call it good. Then the Talon is up. Evasion down 3, range 1 to 2, which it is. Move it away. Long. Then nothing arc there. First step, nothing arc for the second step. Next step, rotate 2. Now we're back up to the top, but let's check the range. Night ship model. Yep. Got there. So you can do the first one, which is assign 4 missiles. Four missiles. Ah, those missiles freaking suck for this mission. Okay, that one. Then he can fire 4 dice. 2 plus evasion. My evasion is 4, hitting on 6s. Oh, ouch. 2 crits. This one. That's what 4 damage, and he's dead. Okay, that sucked for the first time. Failed our first mission. Okay. Yeah, this is a lot harder than I thought. I think definitely I'm going to do a friendly ship next time. Let's see here. Failure. The target civilians, a shopping center, apartment complex have been destroyed. Rescue crews are digging through the rubble looking for the survivors, but I have a feeling the death toll is only going to go up as time runs out. We play this mission or decrease morale by 1 and proceed to Act 2. Um, how does the morale work? Rules. I don't think I remember the morale. Decreased morale by 1. Yeah, I think that's part of. We don't have rules for that. So I'm just going to replay the mission the next time, or I'll ask the guy if what we do with morale. Decrease morale by 1 and proceed to Act 2. Yeah. These players earn 50% fewer reward credits but receive full kill credits. I never got to kill anyone. Any money. You have to get any money. Dang it. All right. If You guys wanna check it out next time? I'll be playing this mission again, but I'm going to let's do this here. Let's set it up for next time and do an AI for myself. I'll set it up off screen. But next time I'll do an AI ship to pair with my ship um, to kind of help me out a little. That's kind of tough. A lance versus a saber, and then not only that, after you kill the saber, you have to go against this bomber dude. Uh, yeah, that hurts. Okay, each player rolls a die and refers to the enemy ship's table below. Okay, I would have done that. That would have picked the one guy I got. For each die result, gather a listed AI deck and build the corresponding ship. Okay, that's fine. Solo play roll twice or only generate 2 enemy aircraft. Yeah. Well, I think I need to do like cooperative instead of solo and have an AI guy with me. Anyways, thanks for watching short stream tonight. Um, but I'm excited to actually really get into this campaign. You see, there's a ton of stuff with it. Here's how kind of the pricing works. Um, kill credits. So I would have got 1,500 times the point cost. It would be nice if I killed that saber, but couldn't even get that. Alrighty, thank you guys. Hope you enjoy your evening, and remember to fly casual.